Craig, your thoughts on that? A big scoreline, but a few tries at the end as well.
Yeah, they scored a few tries at the end, which obviously we probably weren't happy about. But yeah, we lacked a bit of patience at times, I thought, you know. But having said that, you know, we scored some, you know, good tries as well. So you have to sort of probably take the good with the bad, you know. And yeah, so you know, to win any time, you know, on Anzac Day, and you know, it's obviously a big day for both teams, and big day for the crowd. So, like I say, to win is you know, really pleasing. But you know, there's some few things there that we'll need to improve on.
4 straight now, but does it feel like the team's starting to find its groove with the changes, everything this year?
Yeah, I think we've been a little bit up and down, to be quite honest. You know, it looked like after we lost, you know, them 2 games of Parramatta and Penrith, I think we played the Broncos and the Bulldogs after that, and looked like we played pretty good in those games. But I think the last couple of weeks were again just been a little bit inconsistent. You know, with our ball handling, like last week, our defence I thought was really good against the Roosters, but you know, it wasn't so good tonight. So just want to try and find a little bit of consistency with what we're doing, you know, or what we want to do consistently well every week, you know. So it's still a little bit of work in progress.
Greg, what did you make of Nico at the back?
Yeah, I thought he had some real good moments, and I thought he had, you know, he come up with a couple of errors too where, you know, it was probably the high risk option where, you know, he probably didn't need to go that way. So, yeah, but like I say, it's not easy coming into a side, you know, in a key position like that, you know, and played the full game there either. So I think he played up at Penrith when, you know, Paps was out. Yeah, but like I say, he had some really nice touches as well. But, you know, we just need, again, probably like the rest of the team, just get a bit of consistency in his game.
What about Jerome Hughes? Obviously, had 4 try assists at half-time. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, I thought he's our best player quite easily, actually. Especially probably his first half hour, he was, had spiders on him, you know. So, you know, he does, you know, I thought his kicking game was pretty good too. I thought his, you know, defence for most of the game was really good. So, yeah, he's been a real key for us this year, to be quite honest. You know, I think he's taken a little bit of pressure off Cameron. Yeah, and like I say, I think he's been even though he played some real good footy the last couple of years, I thought, you know, this year has been his best so far, you know, the best form he's showed so far since he's been in that halfback spot.
How high is his ceiling as a halfback, Craig?
Say again, sorry?
How high is his ceiling as a halfback? Like, he continues to just go to another level.
Yeah, well, he does, you know, and that's the thing you really like about him. You know, I think, you know, when he first started in that position, he was sort of, I know, like pushed a little bit, you know, from us, you know. So I think he lacked a little bit of confidence at first, but you know, I think his big improvement, or you know, that consistent improvement has come through. He's getting more and more confident, you know, every month or every 6 weeks he plays. A lot more confident in himself in what he can do. You know, I think he probably doubted what he could do, like early in his career as our halfback, but he just seems to be able to find a way of getting things done, you know, really well. And like I say, he's finding some confidence in that, and you know, he's a lot more, he's braver, you know, to test his skills now, I reckon. And you know, when he does that, you know, he seems to be able to find another level. So, like I say, I've been really rapt with the way he's been playing this year.
Is there a bit more he's showing a bit more leadership as well with Cameron gone at the end of last year?
Yeah, I don't know about leadership. He's always sort of, you know, especially that right-hand side, you know, I think he's probably a bit more bossy with the rest of the team now, to be quite honest. So I'm not quite sure that comes because, you know, Cameron Smith's not here. But, you know, like obviously Cameron, you know, done a lot of the organisation for us, and, you know, the talking and, you know, getting things done. So perhaps that, you know, he's probably, well, he has had to step up a little bit there, but, for me, it's more about he's being confident in what he's doing, but even more important than that, being confident in what he's capable of doing. I don't think he ever saw, some of the things he's doing. I don't know whether 12 months ago he realised, or 2 years ago he realised that he could do those things, but, that confidence has been a huge plus for him and a huge plus for us.
Craig, it's a short turnaround before your next game. Do you expect you'll get Paps back?
No, I don't think so. Go with Nico again. I don't even know whether Paps will be back for the week after, actually. So, he's, we're not going to obviously risk him, but, with the severity of the injury, he won't be ready for 2 or 3 weeks at least.
You might have to get someone else on the wing if George is out.
Yeah, with the rules the way they are, and even if they weren't there, you wouldn't want to play George or anybody else there after a head knock like that. So, I'm pretty sure he's going to be having the week off next week, and hopefully he'll get back the week after.
Who are you liking to come in for him at this stage?
I'm up for any suggestions, actually, Mel, if you've got any. But we're struggling there a bit. Obviously, Branko's injured. We had a young kid, Jack Howarth, who we thought would play a little bit of first grade this year, but he's been injured as well. So we probably have to go for a stopgap. As far as, I thought Rumus done a great job on the wing tonight. Having said that, if we put Rumus back into the centres, Isaac Lumi, he played a little bit of first grade last year, and one of the young kids, the local kid, Dean Iramaya, he's been playing pretty well too. He's very enthusiastic. He's a local kid, so, we'd love to see a local, play first grade again. We haven't had one, for a while. So there's a couple of options there. We just got to work out, who's best, which one's best, and, obviously take into consideration, their strengths and, and how they'll fit into the team, but also, who we're playing. So, we obviously need to deal with that pretty quickly. We've only got a 5-day turnaround, and we're not going to have much time to, give that player a whole heap of time, with the team. We won't train much this week at all, with the 5-day turnaround. So, I'll put the thinking cap on overnight and see what we come up with tomorrow.
Did Branko hurt himself playing in the Queensland Cup?
Yeah, he hurt himself. I think it was last week, the week before. It might have been last week. Last week, sorry. Thank you, Bones. He tore a calf, actually, so you won't probably see him for a month, 6 weeks.
Oh, that must be just obviously because he was almost set to come back into or be available.
Yeah, well, he played 2 games, and I think his first game was only half a game because, we just didn't want to overdo it. And then, the next week we thought he was fully fit. Then he just, some sort of collision, and he fell awkwardly and, tore his calf. So, it's really disappointing for us, but, disappointing for Branko. And, sort of just when we look like, we need him probably. But as I said, Rumus has been doing a pretty good job, in the centre. So, whether we go with a winger or put Rumus out there and put a centre in, I'm not quite sure. I thought Tommy done a solid job out there tonight. So, like I say, it'll be a little bit on what they're going to bring to the team, those individuals, but also, who we're playing. So we'll try and work that out the next couple of days.